Hello, my name is Truly Bozeman, and I'm here today to talk to you about Alexander the Great. Have you ever heard of Alexander of Macedon by chance? Probably not. But I know you've had to have heard of Alexander the Great, who was one of the greatest military minds the ancient world had ever known. He created an empire to rival that of the Mongols before their time, because he not only captured all of the Greek lands from Macedonia, but he also captured all of the Middle East, the north part of Africa, and even into the western fringes of India. But to really understand Alexander the Great, we first have to look at his father, Philip II. Philip II's military reforms were crucial to Alexander's success. He reformed the Macedonian army into the most deadly force of time, developing the infantry phalanx, which is basically a wall of shields that covers not only the front of his army but also the top. But he improved upon the Spartan phalanx because he used spears that poked out from the shields, and no one could even get close to the armies. But what made Alexander truly great was that he was not only mentored by his father, who was a great military mind himself, but he was also mentored by Aristotle. So he knew much of philosophy, and he knew much of war as well. Sadly, his father, Philip II, was assassinated because the Macedonians had quite the history of assassinating those in power if they did not agree with them, which caused Alexander to struggle to become king because he himself was not full-blooded Macedonian. His mother was from Epirus, and so that made him only half Macedonian. He struggled to claim the throne, and it resulted in a bloody feud between King Philip's wives and her daughter, who were murdered. When Alexander first began his conquest, he initially started in the Balkans, which is the region above Macedonia, which is into the modern-day Slavic regions. His first major battle against the Persians was at the Granicus River in May of 334 BC. But the year after this, in 333 BC, he decisively defeated the Persian king Darius III at Issus. And then, not long after that, he once again defeated King Darius and killed him at Gaugamela. His army then reached India in 327 BC, where they grew tired of fighting and warring, and told Alexander that they would no longer conquest with him, and so they all turned back. This was the end of Alexander the Great's reign, I'm afraid, because after this he turned to alcoholism and drugs, and eventually died before he even became 30. So, thank you for listening to my speech today. I hope you all have a great day. Thank you.